I don't know where we're going with this. They can't all be winners.
They can't, but they have to be all winners.
This is why people tune into these things. Is for our witty
nature. For our witty nature, yeah.
And we can't come up with anything. Hey, if anybody at home can come up with something to say about familiar tales, put it down here.
Yeah, just put it in the comments below.
Prove how witty you are compared to us.
Yeah. Hello, Again Misfits. It's time for another Under the Lid, and thank you for attending our Under the Lid this time, even though our opening was probably not one of our greatest ever. Now, Familiar Tales is an older game from Plaid Hat Games. However, a new game came out by the same creator, and it's a story crafting game. I really thought it was very interesting. They've taken games in a way that I don't think a lot of other people have. They use very heavy app integration, fully voiced stories and narration for their games. We did a thing on freelancers. If you guys remember, freelancers is a big hit at Gen Con, not last year, but the year before. And basically, it's a completely narrated game where you go through and it's hilarious, like some of these narrations. Now, this one's similar, but it's a different guy. It's by Jerry Hawthorne, and he put out a second game, which has been a big hit. Pardon me, I can't remember the name of it right now because we're doing Familiar Tales. But basically, in this game, you play a familiar, a forest familiar, who is raising a princess. Now, see, you actually choose your different familiars. You have foxes and bunnies and fairies and stuff. And basically, you are narrating through the story, and it's called a story crafting game because you actually have a ton of decisions to make. You go through, and the app will have you make decisions, and depending on how you raise this princess, she'll turn out in different ways. Man, I'm totally gonna raise her evil, like 100%. It's gonna be evil.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, is there a full evil option in this? Basically, you do have rolling mechanics, and you actually have game mechanics in there. It isn't just fully, app integration and everything like that. You do have move actions and equip. So there's actually a game embedded with this app stuff too, which is super, super cool. I love this. You have a bazaar you can make in this, and these copies came out with these little bazaars you make. Here's your different familiars you can have. And this is a co-op game. You actually make the decisions together, from what I understand. So it's not just single. I'm sure there's you can play it single player as well. So there's that, but you actually it's actually a co-op game, and you're all raising this child together. You have a campaign journal, which is very cool, to help keep track of your campaign, because obviously you can't do it all at once.
That reminds me a bit of freelancers.
Right? Yeah. And then you have your location book, which I like these. I've seen these pop up in certain games. You actually have your different locations, and you go through the story, and stuff happens.
You're playing in the book.
Yeah, and you're playing in the book. You're literally playing in the book, which I love when they do. I love it when they do stuff like that. You got a dice here that's obviously specific, 12-sider, but specific to the game. You have your little campaign boxes. So you unlock things and store things as you go along. Very cool, right?
Yeah. I love the legacy aspect.
It's absolutely legacy aspects, yes. And then you have your different familiars. You have Chalk. He's a bird-bound golem. That's hilarious. You got Blaze. Fox, of course. Gribbert, cursed human. That makes sense, right? And Flicker, a fairy. You have some cubes, obviously, to keep track of stuff. And then you actually have your minis for different things.
Oh, it comes with minis?
It comes with minis.
Nice.
These are not the only minis, too. These are just your preview of minis. Oh, my God, these are getting all cut together. But these are cool looking, right? Little monsters.
Oh, those are the monsters?
Oh, those are monsters, yes. And then you have cards, of course. The baby. So we're gonna pull these out here. I think there's actually a card for a baby, and it has to specify size small. It does. It says size small.
No, if it's a really, really big baby, then
I mean, if it's a chubby baby, yeah. I mean, I guess. So it's got
like that baby that smokes that they had in that video.
What? What are you talking about?
From like Thailand or something with like a big baby that smoked.
No, I forgot about. I don't know what we're talking about right now.
You're right now. If I've edited this correctly, you will see a baby that was smoking.
Okay, baby that's smoking. So here is your girl that you raised, Millie. You see, there's an evil version of her. Hot. I love it. It's like Evil Ray.
Okay.
It's weird. I went to weird places. Forgot I said that.
That weren't really weird.
That
weren't weirder than my smoking baby.
Smoking baby. So you have Reckless, Assist. These are your different cards for your different characters. You have your Golem, of course. You have your Frog. What is that frog doing? That's kind of weird. Anyways, different frog things.
Nice artwork.
I love the artwork in this, actually. It's very, very pretty. And then your different spells. It's cool. So you got your different character cards. You have even more of that. And then you have some attacking cards. These look like Vicious Bite, things like that. Should open another pack, you think?
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
Let's do it. I'll open one more pack because all I have left in there are minis.
Oh. Why are we wasting our time with cards then?
Because you got to savor the moment. Or you open a pack of minis.
People are going to fast forward.
They're going to fast forward? Okay, fine.
We'll get to the main area opening. Well, this is kind of cool. You got story craft cards. And so you discard it and do different. So you basically craft your own story. You craft parts of the story, tells you what to cross out. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I like it. Good legacy game. All right.
Last but not least, minis.
Oh, look at that. It's a whole bag of them.
See, you thought there weren't any minis in the story crafting game? Well, you were wrong, bro. You were wrong. These are very pretty minis. Look at these, like, wow, weird zombie looking, like Asian zombies. You got your main characters. There's your golem.
Put them over here, closer to the camera.
Probably be helpful, right?
Yeah, so people at home can see it.
So people at home could see.
Look at that. That is good looking.
That looks like a bad guy. Looking for the main characters. Oh, here's your little girl you rescued. Here is, I think this is the sprite. Here's the other character, main character. Here's another main character. That's the fox. So all I'm missing now is the frog. Where's my frog? There's the frog. Here's the familiars. So you have bad guys. You have little evil fae, I think. You have ghosts. You have, what is that? That's like a bat wizard. More of this.
This is very unique. It's not like any other kind of D&D stuff we see. It's like
and here's your older
very
version.
unique figs.
It is. The older version of your girl. So wasn't there, where's the other one? Wasn't there, they said there were two versions of her.
I like this one. That's a wild looking critter, whatever that is.
Isn't it? That's very cool.
Look at that one too. Oh yeah.
I'm missing a mini? No. So I see. It's a young and a slightly older version of her. And then she grows up eventually to be good or evil, I guess. Black and white.
Maybe she eventually grows up to be that.
Yeah, maybe.
With the scythe and...
Maybe.
We all have to have gold.
I mean, we do. I would like a scythe. Yeah.
Nice.
So she is a baby, small, and then, yeah. So, yeah. See, there's one in her ranger outfit. That looks cool though. So guys, this looks like a lot of fun. That's everything in the box. But obviously, this just looks cool. I just like the theme, and I like the fact that it's a interactive story that kind of it craft. It's literally in the name of the game. So check it out, guys. Familiar Tales. He just put out a new game, which I think was a space-based game.
Oh, that was a Kickstarter. I don't think it's out yet.
It was at the con. You could buy it at the con.
But it was a Kickstarter. I kickstarted it.
Oh, well, surprise, you can buy it at the con. Gen Con.
If I had $1 for every thing I could buy at the con before I got it as a Kickstarter,
that's kind of how it goes sometimes.
I'd afford more Kickstarters.
So guys, check this out. Plaid Hat Games. We're doing amazing stuff. Check them out. Really got very, very unique stuff. I haven't seen anybody do anything close to this. So it's just very, very cool. Until then, of course, as always, guys, craft your own stories. You're going to pick the good or evil princess. I don't know. We're going to pick evil every time. Till then, game on.